Jace, obviously never easy for a group of players to lose a manager, but looking back to Tuesday, a really good point on the road against a tough opposition, a clean sheet. Given the circumstances, you must have been reasonably happy, certainly from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, it's been a hard week for us. Obviously losing a manager and a really good guy as well. So it's been hard, but I feel like we had to stick together on Tuesday and just get that point. And I thought we defended really well, and a point away from home was a good result for us.
I think Glenn talked post-game Tuesday and again this week around doing a little bit more in the final third when we can. I know obviously as a defender that's not necessarily your job, but as a collective, is it about trying to obviously convert the chances when we get them, but create a little bit more where possible as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think in the final third we struggled a bit, but I think Glenn was trying to put a bit more freedom in that part of the pitch. But I know he said it's not up to the defenders, but we chip in with that too. I think it was one game we had 21 corners and we didn't score from that. So it's up to the defenders to score from set pieces as well.
Obviously Glenn's in as an interim charge at the moment. You'll know him as a coach, given he's been here now. What is he like to work with?
Really good. Glenn's really good to work with. All the lads respect him. He's always had a really good career himself, so all the lads know that. He knows his football, so he won't struggle at all. He's got all the lads' respect, and we just want to try hard for him.
Obviously he's not been in long at all and won't have much time on the training field, so I presume he's not had too much time to change anything drastic. Is it just minor tweaks here and there in terms of how he sees things?
Yeah, no, he's not had a lot of time. I think he's had 1 day training. That was before a match, and then we obviously had a match and a day off, so he's not had a lot of time at all, but I'm sure he'll put his style of things on our team as well, so we'll wait and see what that is.
Cambridge up next, and they're down there, they're fighting for their lives, so a different sort of challenge maybe to Tuesday, but another tough one ahead. Yeah,
I think so. Sometimes they're the hardest games when you play against the teams down at the bottom when there's lesser games to go, so it's going to be a really tough game. They'll probably look at it as a have to win game, so it's going to be tough, and we're going to have to stand up to it. 7
points clear we are from that area of the table, but a win will go a long way, won't it, to obviously securing that kind of safety and putting that behind us?
Yeah, definitely. I think every win right now is important, but to get them in as early as possible is really important as well. So to win on Saturday would be massive for us, and we're going to try our best to do that.
Obviously, it's been a difficult week for everyone involved, but as captain, do you take a little bit more added responsibility around camp to make sure everyone's got their heads up, obviously they're calm as well and focused on the task in hand?
Yeah, definitely. As captain, it is my job to sometimes put an arm around the shoulders of some of the lads, but we're all really disappointed, and me especially. The manager, obviously, I had him for a few years now, and he brought me back into the team after my injury, signed me again in the summer, so it was tough for me, but listen, that's football, so we really need to crack on, but I wish him all the best.
And you say about crack on, as we said, back on our home patch. Our home form probably hasn't been where we need it to be this year, but obviously want to see an improved performance from the Reading game earlier a few weeks ago.
Yeah, definitely. We really need to improve our home form. That Reading game just wasn't us, so we're going to go into this Cambridge game with a different thought about it. So we really need to kind of stick together and push ourselves and get 3 points.